Hey y'all! Today we're making a classic Christmas morning treat, Creole mistletoe muffins. So let's get started. Pour your favorite orange liqueur over some classic black raisins. Toss together, cover with plastic wrap, and allow to soak on the counter. I'm using Grand Marnier, but Control, Triple Sec, and Curacao are also great options. Also use what tastes good to you when cooking. If you like to drink it, you'll like it in the food. Now let's begin our dough by combining some bread flour, some active dry yeast, some ground cinnamon, and a bit of salt in a mixing bowl. Use the paddle attachment to mix together to evenly distribute. In a measuring cup or some other microwave-safe cup or bowl, add some whole milk, some granulated cane sugar, some vanilla flavoring, and a bit of cake batter flavor. If you're using McCormick flavoring, this was once called vanilla butternut extract. Then you want to microwave at 15-second intervals until the liquid reaches a temperature between 120 and 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Add the liquid plus 2 large eggs to the dry ingredients and mix with your paddle attachment until combined. After combining, you should have a loose, clumpy, sticky dough. This is going to be a soft, nicely rich dough similar to brioche. Now sprinkle the remaining bread flour over top of the batter and allow to sit undisturbed for 10 minutes. Then mix with the paddle for roughly 5 minutes until you get a dough that is still a little lumpy but is well mixed and is just starting to come together. When this happens, change to the dough hook. On medium speed, you are going to knead with your dough hook for a total of 20 minutes. After the first 5 minutes and the dough begins to come together as a ball, start incorporating the butter 1 pat at a time. Make sure the first pat is absorbed into the dough before adding the next pat of butter. The final product should be a really soft dough that is slightly sticky and practically slides off of the dough hook. Cover and allow to proof in a warm, dry spot until double in size. This takes about an hour to an hour and a half. Once proofed, transfer to the refrigerator for at least 2 hours and up to 24 hours. I leave my dough in the same mixing bowl, but if you need your mixing bowl, carefully transfer to a different bowl. Now, before rolling out the dough, we need to prepare the filling. In a mixing bowl, or you can do this by hand, combine some dark brown sugar, granulated cane sugar, some ground cinnamon, a bit of ground cardamom, which is our secret mistletoe spice, and some softened salted butter. We're going to mix this until it's well incorporated and spreadable. Take the dough from the refrigerator, and as you can see, it's soft but not sticky, and it's manageable. This is exactly what you want. Scrape down the bowl and transfer the dough to a lightly floured counter or mat for shaping. Roll into an 18 by 12 rectangle. I start by spreading the dough out a bit with my hands in the shape that I'm going for before I start rolling. The final dough thickness should be about 1/8 of an inch. And don't forget to flip the dough often during the rolling process to prevent sticking. When the dough is rolled to the correct dimensions, about 18 inches across and 12 inches downward, spread the cinnamon and cardamom filling over 2/3 of the surface of the dough. Don't forget the raisins. Then we fold the end of the dough so that it covers roughly 1/2 of the surface of the dough in the filling, and then we fold again so that the edges align. Seal the edges along both sides and flip so that the 12-inch pastry is facing you. Take a sharp knife and cut 12 1-inch strips. After cutting, we shape. I have 3 basic shapes. The first is a pinwheel, where we just roll a strip and lay into the muffin tin. You don't have to butter the tin because there's enough butter in the dough to prevent sticking. Second is a twist. I essentially cut down the center of a strip, twist, roll, and place in the muffin cup. Don't worry if you cut through a raisin or a raisin falls out. Just stick it back inside the pastry. And finally, a braid. We just cut the strip into 3s. Braid, roll, and place in the muffin cup. Once the muffins are shaped, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This gives the rising a head start. For the first decorating technique, brush with an egg white and water wash and sprinkle with pearl sugar. Bake for 18 minutes until golden brown. My favorite part is the caramelized sugar that sometimes bubbles over. The second way to decorate is the classic sprinkling of confectionary sugar over the rolls. The final decorating is with the glaze that's made with sifted confectionery sugar, a pinch of table salt, and some vanilla flavored liquid coffee creamer. Dip the muffin as much or as little as you like. And there you have it. Creole mistletoe muffins, decorated 3 ways. They're soft, they're melt in your mouth fluffy, and they taste absolutely wonderful, especially when you're opening those gifts Papa Noel left. Ingredients and measurements for the mistletoe muffins can be found in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please like and consider subscribing. We love to have you as a part of our Creole and Cajun cooking community. And remember, when you mix a little bit of Creole with a little bit of Cajun, that's good eating. Joyeux Noel, y'all, and see you next time.